did I end up on the shit bit again? So that's the end of today's bench press session. Again, I think I hit I was looking to a 7.7 this morning. Felt like I hit that, and then working down, started off okay, and then I over jumped on my last set, and I went from 100 to 80, and it was too easy. By the 8th rep, it was just starting to get on the difficult side. By 10, I was probably hitting what I should have been getting at about 5 at the 5th rep. So something for me to think about. It's a constant little dogging error for me on my number selections, but I feel like I've come a long way with my selecting what I'm doing back from when I first started. So
and it's just a journey, a process. Nathan's come from having every set, rep, tempo, frequency program for him to getting to a stage now where he can actually subjectively say, how does this feel, and can I do more, should I do less, have I recovered adequately? So, today I think your top set was 120 for 5, which is still pretty good. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms of the volume at that intensity.
Yeah.
Luke is just fresh out of a comp on the weekend where he posted a 157.5 squat, a 110 bench, and a 215 deadlift.
215 deadlift.
Yeah, so those are old Luke's numbers. You might remember Luke from a couple of weeks ago, but see how we go. He might be capping out, joining the 7 p.m. session. Grass is always greener on the other side, or is it? Who knows? We might find that out. But it's it sort of touches on something pretty important. Sometimes you might actually be on a good thing, and it just takes the time that it takes, and you need to trust the process and just know that, like here at the Muscle Pit in Perth, WA, we've been very fortunate to have some of the greatest powerlifting figures in the world, in history, come here and give seminars and lectures and stuff, and pretty much I've been to all of them personally. And the most talked about thing, the most repeated thing that I've heard from each of these people is consistency and frequency. So there really isn't a magic pill. It really is all about just do more, do it for longer, push harder, and do it all the time.
And to the best of your capability. I think that's important too.
Yeah.
Just turning up, and we've said this before I started streaming, we said it quite a bit, just turning up's just not enough.
Yeah. Turning up's the beginning.
Yeah, it's just getting started. And I know that when I first came here and I first started, that's something Henry said to me repeatedly, because I am such an excitably and extreme person. He just kept saying to me, like he said, keep the faith, but trust the program, trust the process, trust what you're doing, stick with it. Time's gonna pass anyway, stick to it, do it consistently, best of your effort, and hopefully the results will come from that.
Yeah, and it's like we've all been there, exactly where Luke is now. It comes out of a place of passion for wanting to be better, wanting to be the best possible version you can be. Sometimes it just takes time for you to go, I am being the best possible version I can be, and the only way that I'm going to get to that vision that I see further down the road is just by sticking at what I do. It's a bit cliche, but this is a marathon, not a sprint, and the people that last the longest are the ones that were happy to incrementally progress forward. So
it's the process.
Yeah, it's probably
you've got to be in love with the process.
Probably lesson of the week, man. 5 a.m. sucks. Like 5 a.m. is absolute dog crap to train at, because you feel a little bit weaker than standard. You've had no food. You've just woken up from sleep. Like it's a perfect storm for just being crap.
And not committing.
Yeah,
it's just an excuse to say,
it's a hard one. So hopefully you stay, Luca. But again, man, there'd be no hard feelings if you went, discovered what we're talking about at 7 p.m. Because the other thing is, it might be lifestyle friendly for you. It might actually work out better. But I would suggest that doing 2 sessions a day is not going to be.
It's not going to work.
Yeah,
it's just not going to
probably set you up for short-term failure.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Tune in Friday, man. Cian will be back. So, Ron, if you're watching, Cian, if you see this, I know you guys are habitual visitors to the channel now. Shout out to the Millers. We'll catch you then.
Sweet.
Yeah. Have a chat with him.